Hello, everybody. How's it going? So, I'm going to do a short little second episode here on something that I saw today in relation to the topic of gratitude and living a full and complete life. Last couple of weeks, I've been struggling a little bit. I've had a few things come up. You can see on my mouth, I had a chipped crown, and ordinarily that wouldn't be cause for rubbing gravel through one's hair, but there's some complications and I haven't been able to get a straightforward answer on what to do with it. But today, the partner of a friend of mine gave me some really good advice, and it looks like it's probably the path that I need to do. But of course, it's the most expensive and the most drawn out. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to and pondering that over the next little while. Other things too that have been going on, I've been struggling in a few other areas of my life. Relationship areas, just kind of, there's been a lot going on. And just dealing with odds and sods, family stuff, etc. So there's been a lot on my plate, and I've kind of been feeling sorry for myself for the last few weeks, and I've kind of let it drag me down and cause a lot of anxiety. And today I was reading an article. There's a 68-year-old guy who went on a 30-day retreat after retiring, and he decided to come out of retirement to do some coaching, some life coaching type of things after he was done. But, the article, simple stuff, like it wasn't, he's not a mystic that's drawing material out from the universe and that nobody's ever heard of. But it was a good reminder to me to look at a few things. And one of the things that he talked about is the letting go of control. And it's one of those things that I spent a lot of time actually working on, but in the last month or two or three, I've really kind of let it slide as some things have come up, and family things and relationship things and other things have come up, and I've kind of let it slide. But it was a good reminder to me to focus on next steps. Rather than focusing on any particular outcome for something, rather than focusing on anything that, expectations, really, just taking steps and focusing on those and putting the best foot forward, because there are a lot of things that we can't control outcomes for. And, it's a good reminder, but we can control how we deal with one step at a time. And so that was one of the pieces that came out of this. And so today I'm making a bit of a resolution to go back to that, to focus on where I'm at right now, the steps that I'm taking, and making sure that people that I know that I love know that I love them, and to re-engage with them, and to get out of my own headspace, which is one of the worst things that we can do. One of the other pieces was to find gratitude in the things that we make us happy right now. And really, I so focused on goals, so focused on outcomes over the last little while, that I'd forgotten to really just be grateful for the happy moments that we have today. And I have some happy moments coming up this week, I think, in terms of relationship. And I've sort of re-resolved to just focus on that, just to let those happy moments unfold and not overthink it and not get into it. Overthinking is exhausting. I am physically and emotionally and mentally exhausted. Not because I've been running relay races, not because anything, has been particularly arduous, but I've been in my head so much the last few weeks in particular that I need to let it go, and I need to come back out. Need to go within. I need to make sure that I'm checking within, but I need to get out of my head and just sit in the whole of me. And I'm going to be starting to teach meditation classes again this weekend. So it's a good reminder for me as I'm going in to teach these classes to reinvigorate that practice. So gratitude, though, being grateful for those little moments. Finding your passion. And I think this weekend too, one of my passions is teaching meditation. One of my passions is engaging in sort of the spiritual side of my life, which is something that's been part of me for a really long time. And it's a good reminder to go back and live that passion. Summertime Summertime's great. I get some rest, and it's good to shake things up from the normal status quo of things. And this summer was a summer like I haven't had in a really long time. It was actually really boring in terms of work and that sort of thing, which was good because there was a lot of other stuff going on that was not so boring and was really lovely, actually, a lot of it. And but it's good to, it's kind of good to come back to that place to find that passion, which I'd sort of let drop this summer. I'd sort of let some of my passions drop as I was focusing on other things. And I think it's time to really re-engage with that as well. So it's a great article. Just Google it. It's a CNBC article, 68-year-old man unretires. If you Google that, I'm sure it'll come up. But it was very small, not, anything new out of the box, but just a really good reminder. And so I think going forward into this channel and some of the things that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to come back to this and really remind myself of that. So that's my short little episode for right now.